I hate a moral coward, one who lacks the manly spark. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evenings where there's woman, wine, and song. But like a man, I always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. The fun doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway. So what's the use of going home until the break of day? Now something confidential, whisper not above a breath. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. I never shall forget the night I made 6 hours run. Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack, or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
And welcome to tonight's stream. I am Coyote de la Mancha.
And I'm Izzy the Fool, and you were supposed to say, welcome to tonight's Night Owl stream. Branding, man. Do I gotta do all of the branding myself?
Would you?
Also, I forgot to turn on the monitoring. There we go. Alright, now I'm listening in on a secondary device.
Yes.
How dare, says Laughing Gremlin. Good to see someone's on my side. Get your shit together, Coyote. By the way, you all can see the game, but you cannot hear the game. That's because of us. We're getting that settled right now.
Awesome.
It's a little slow on the draw tonight.
Yeah.
You're good, Coyote?
Alrighty. Yeah. I'm hoping to get re-energized as we go along, but fair warning, this might be kind of a short stream.
We are both so tired tonight. You should leave her alone.
She spends too much time alone. I mean...
She's also spends too much time being raised with a TV. Also, Gremlin boos us for short stream.
Heh.
Oh, I forgot to move the chat where Coyote can see it. I better do that.
Details. Alright, so since I'm actually at home, I'm going to take that as a sign that it's at night.
Position it so that you can see it. Don't worry at all about whether I can see it. I got anything.
Alright.
Now I know how Nanika feels being abandoned by her daddy like that.
Oh no, nobody should know.
Wait, what? Oh no!
Oh. No. No. Nothing catches your eye, isn't it?
Alright, stop wasting time. Go to bed. Pronto. This isn't Persona 5, but I'm going to be your Morgana for the evening.
Fine.
Go to sleep. Go the fuck to sleep.
Fine. Oh, yeah, I can check.
You don't need to mess the TV. You already know what it says.
Watch the Midnight Channel.
You can't do that. It's not raining.
Excellent. I don't trust the weather service. They can be wrong sometimes, and there are lives on the line.
They're 100% correct in this game.
I don't believe you.
Your knowledge may increase if you studied here. Do you want to study? Okay, you are allowed to study before bed if you want to do that.
Gosh, thanks, Dad. Yes, I will study and increase my knowledge.
You decided to study.
I did.
Against your guidance, or my guidance, you did.
But my knowledge has
Your
increased.
knowledge has increased. There, that's all. It's really not interesting. Although getting those knowledge points is important. Oh good, school gossip. You overhear students talking.
I don't care. Interesting.
Hey, did you hear? There are some part-time job listings on the town bulletin board now.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh yeah, you should do that. Man. Or sigh. I'd be like, dude, I wish there was one that would let us maybe make some quick cash. I mean, you can make quick cash there, you just have to, like, work. So if you're not adverse to working, then you'll be okay.
I am adverse to working.
I don't think you have the diligence to handle a job that takes a lot of time.
Oh,
Okay, there are some jobs that require you to have the right stats, but it is a good way to make money, but much, much more importantly, it is a way to meet people, and you need to meet everybody, remember?
Peopling.
It's so fucking funny that you're playing a game that's one half social sim, and you're like, but do I have to social? It's like, for fuck's sake, that's what the game is! Anyway, continue. That's so mean!
I agree.
Maybe I don't, but I bet I'll be more diligent if I get a job. There is a job that increases your diligence. There are other jobs that increase your other social stats.
It's all propaganda. Don't believe them. They're lying.
If you want to increase your courage, which I think you did mention was one of your most important ones right now.
Courage is a big one.
You need to take the nighttime janitor job at the hospital.
Oh, wait, that's an option?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Nighttime janitor job at a hospital.
Oh, yeah. You'll love it.
Oh, yeah. Dude. I didn't realize that was an option. That's fine.
I bet you wouldn't do too well with a job where you have to work with others because you lack understanding, huh? Yeah, that's Coyote.
I feel beset.
Gremlin says, possibly Coyote, I want to play this looter shooter as a pacifist. He fucking does that. I swear to God, he goes into every game with the mindset of like, I will fight against the developer intentions at every turn, and then get mad that the game isn't built backwards for me.
Games should be built backwards, so I can play them backwards.
Fuck.
Meanwhile, the chatty girl is being judgmental on somebody else's understanding. Just bask in the irony of that.
Mm-hmm. I don't need to work, since I'm focusing on my studies. If my grades are good, I might be able to swing a raise in my allowance. Well, let's see, you have your priorities straight there.
Wow, you have an allowance. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
That's cheating! I wish I was born into a rich family so I didn't need a part-time job.
You know, by some standards, Yukiko was born into a rich family and it gave her a full-time job, so...
Yeah, it's not all it's fucking cracked up to be. Another person you can ask about that is Ko, but you'll know that as you spend more time at basketball.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it, but yeah, he lives with a rich family. Or if I knew someone nice enough to buy me anything I wanted.
I don't even want to know your name.
Wow, that's so mean. I don't think that would have been so great. There's someone like that at our school, too. Oh, who's that? Oh. She knows who she's talking about.
Oh, good. More awesome.
That's who they're talking about.
Ow.
Well, then, I'll begin my lecture on the Age of Discovery, which occurred between the 15th and 17th centuries. You remember your history teacher here.
She is awesome. She is like... I had a history teacher almost like her, only without the costuming. She was like a cross... She was this tiny little ADHD cross between Mr. Cotter and Yoda. And she was awesome.
Last time we saw Miss Sofua here, I claimed her as my mom because she's just as crazy into Egyptian stuff as my mom is.
Yeah. Okay, Age of Discovery between the 15th and 17th centuries. All right, you are awesome, Ms. Sufue, and I am all ears.
Many types of vegetation were introduced to Europe during this era. Among them, tulips from Turkey deserve special attention. Oh, tulips. Okay, moving on.
Okay.
I don't think anything to say about tulips. Let's keep going. Gardening for pleasure was becoming popular, causing the price of tulip bulbs to rise. I want a garden.
You know, we need to have a household meeting on gardening.
Absolutely.
I mean, that involves some kind of vague interaction with daylight, so I won't be involved, but I'm in favor.
I want to grow vegetables, and you can eat them if you want to.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay, great.
It's a partnership.
Let's spin on. It was the world's first economic bubble incident, Tulip Mania. That's a really funny name out of context.
Tulip Mania. I want to have an NPC named Tulip Mania.
Along with the South Sea Bubble and the Mississippi Company, it is said to be one of the biggest bubbles in European history. Now, the South Sea Bubble I know about. Mississippi Company, not so much.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Hanamura, wake up! What was the first economic bubble incident in the world? What?
Oh.
Yosuke was genuinely napping.
Oh, yeah, dude. High school is too early.
Yes, I hated having to go to school at like 6 a.m. in the fucking morning.
It was awful.
Help, Coyote! What's this ergonomic bubble she was asking about?
Well, no, it's economic. Ergonomic is different.
Yeah, it's a word that doesn't mean anything. You gave him the answer you think is correct.
Tulip Mania.
Tulip Mania was the first one? Well, it's the first one she mentioned. I don't think it's the first one historically.
No, it was the first one historically.
Really? Okay. So you were actually listening. Yeah, okay, you got it better than I did. You were listening, I wasn't. Yes, it was Tulip Mania. Tulip bulbs imported into Holland became extremely popular, and prices jumped dramatically as a result. At its highest, a single bulb was worth the price of a luxurious house. That is insane.
What the hell? I mean, okay, we live in an age where we live in an age of panicked toilet paper hoarders. So
that was a few years ago.
It was more recent than that. It happened again, very briefly. People were like, "Oh my God, there's gonna be all these tariffs! Quickly, hoard the toilet paper!" And these very beleaguered, just totally done with the whole phenomenon. People on news were like, "Toilet paper is locally made. You do not need to hoard toilet paper, even if the aliens are landing, you schmucks."
Well, toilet paper aside, moving on.
Toilet paper aside.
However, once the bubble burst, prices fell once again, and the trade cities in Holland were thrown into confusion.
Yay, confusion!
Mr. Hanamura, do take care to not let that snot bubble of yours burst, or you may also be thrown into confusion.
Oh, that's unkind. But this is kind of a borderline anime kind of game, so okay. Yeah.
It's not even borderline, it's explicitly anime.
So, Laughing Gremlin says, in their defense, there is the possibility that the Tulip Mania was not as bad as portrayed, and that the papers, especially foreign ones, wanted to exaggerate for effect.
I did not know that. That's worth researching.
So, yeah. Need to look that up later.
I'm not making snot bubbles! Anyway, I was right, wasn't I?
Talk back to the teacher! Talk back to the teacher!
But yeah, thanks, Coyote. I'll have to stay awake for the next one.
Good. You can cover for me. It'll be my turn to nap.
Yosuke appreciates you.
And I appreciate Yosuke.
You feel you've become a little closer to Yosuke. Your expression has increased.
But not my knowledge.
Yeah, expression increases by answering questions, knowledge increases by studying.
Oh. Okay. I will probably forget that in like 2 minutes.
Because you could know everything, but struggle to actually articulate and express what you know, and then it's not worth a lot. I have that problem all the goddamn time.
Yeah, that's fair. If there's one thing I've learned from Saints Row 2, save always!
Alright, so you have a couple options on social links today.
I do.
You can go to sports team and bond with Co. You can hang out with Yosuke the Brosuke. You can start a part-time job, which will lead to a social link. Or you can hang out with Marie and start her social link.
I'm thinking hanging with Marie.
That's a good call.
I have waited long enough. I'm going to check and see.
By the way, if you're interested in social linking with the sour-faced girl who was being casually gossiped about and strode angrily past, she's cool once you get down to it. She's a little rough on the edges, but I like her a lot. You can start hers after you progress in the sports team.
Yeah, I'm potentially interested. I have found that the people who are outcast are generally far more interesting than the people who do the outcasting. So let's see.
She's an acquired taste, but I think she's great.
Great. She's like a cigar. It's a central shopping district.
Then you just go straight to the Velvet Room. That secondary menu that pops up when you select a location, that's part of the community pack mod, the community mod pack we have, and it's great.
Oh, awesome.
Anyway, you want to check on dwellers. Talk to Marie.
Listen to Maria's request.
Huh? You came. I'm surprised. I didn't think you were interested.
I am interested, actually. Not necessarily for the reasons you might be thinking, but, I mean, you have an amazing hat. The whole ensemble is awesome, and she really rocks the punk rock girl.
I like the safety pins in her tie. That's so great.
I love the safety pins. I love the stockings. The boots are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But, oh my god, that hat. That is just such a cool hat.
Look, I'm sure you already know, but I want you to take me somewhere.
Where would you like me to take you?
It's small, it's dark, the nose never says anything, it's stuffy in here. I love how she calls Igor the nose.
The nose.
That's so good.
And then he just turns and casually, pecks her in the side of the head with his nose. Just, Pwee! Frickin' Tengu.
It's also really creepy to think that Igor just literally sits there silently anytime there isn't a guest to talk to.
Yeah, he doesn't need social interactions. He's not really a social creature per se. He's, even Margaret is close enough to being a standard human that she'll make the occasional small talk or snide remark. And then you have Igor, who just sits and stares and blinks rhythmically.
Yeah.
And does nothing.
I mean, Margaret will say, she and the other residents are not of man, and while that is true, they're still much more human-like than Igor. According to the lore, Igor is a puppet granted a soul.
Okay, well,
Persona 1 and 2 are not on Steam. No, there's no trace of them on any modern platform. The last platform that Personas 1 and 2 were released on was the PlayStation Portable in 2012 or some shit.
It's a national tragedy.
And we didn't even get the second half of Persona 2 released here in the West on PSP. That's been trapped over in Japan for ages. There's an official translation though, so just Persona 1 and 2, emulate them using PSP emulator, do some research. Super easy to set up.
Yeah, which is, that much is good at least. But yeah, you can't get them otherwise. It's probably Reagan's fault.
Yes.
Anyway, it's stuffy in here. For crying out loud, Marie, let's go somewhere fun.
Ugh, effort.
I hear
It's not too hard, really. I mean, I say that having set up emulators a billion times, so now I can do it without effort, but...
Javier, hello!
You want to start with... I think that's pronounced Javier? Anyway,
Javier?
hello. Oh, sweet! Ken Amata profile pic, nice. Anyway, Gremlin, on emulation. The emulator you want is PPSSPP. Yes, that's actually what it's called. Look into it. There's a paid version. You don't need the paid version. Just go with the free version.
The emulator sounds like one of the villains from Captain Underpants.
Yes, he does. it does. Anyway,
it's stuffy in here.
I'm really not supposed to leave the room, but Margaret said it'd be okay if I went with you.
Okay, well,
What's with you? Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, never mind. Okay.
I shan't pry.
So, will you take me somewhere? Yes. For God's sake, let's do this.
For
It
crying
seems
out
Marie
loud.
is intent on going out.
Yeah, let's not have you be a prisoner, for crying out loud. Laughing gremlins are like, fear me, for I am the emulator. Also known as PPSPPP.
It's PPSSPP.
PPSSPP.
Professor PP Poopy Pants. Anyway, if you become closer to her, maybe she could tell you something. I'm sure none of our viewers and listeners expected a fucking Captain Underpants reference tonight during Persona 4.
Expect the unexpected. Yeah, let's go.
Really? She's
Yeah.
stunned still.
She's stunned that I'm actually... Yes, let's go be people for a little while. Okay, with you, I'm willing to people.
Don't you think you're giving in too easily? I'll have you twisted around my finger if you keep this up. Wow.
Okay, not where I was going with that, but we can head out.
Twisted around my finger. That's the saying, right? I've been studying. I think it's wrapped around your finger, but it means the same thing.
It means the same thing. Ha! Laughing Gremlin's like, just call me Mr. Pretzel.
Let's go.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
You decided to take Marie outside the Velvet Room. Shopping district in front of Sozai Daigaku.
Cool.
You took Marie out of the Velvet Room. Yes, we've covered this game.
Yes.
Now what happens? Phew,
Good.
I can finally breathe now. Stuffy in that car.
Good God, she's literally...
Are you doing New Game Plus? This is a first New Game file, actually.
Yeah, I've never played it before.
Yeah, it's Coyote's first time playing.
Yeah. And Laughing Gremlin is a Marie stan.
Good, as we all should be.
Stretch your legs, girl. Explore. Breathe in the nice smoggy air out of the pocket dimension the size of the back of a luxury van. Good God.
It's a hell of a lot less smoggy than the city.
True.
You know, I feel weird. It's like nostalgic for the smell and all. Nostalgic? What smell? Because it's the countryside.
Nostalgic?
Yeah, nostalgic. That's what I said. It just feels that way.
Fair.
There's a lot of stuff that I've never noticed before. A steak skewer? Yeah, steak skewers are good.
They're awesome. You want one. Trust me.
Hey.
Hey, lady, I want one of those skewer things.
Abrupt? Yeah, dude. Okay, so working on the social skills here.
Oh, hello. That'll be 320 yen, please.
I can cover that.
Yes, basically $3.
Difficult to say.
300 twin? Blah, that's hard to say. You can't eat without money?
I know, right? Join the revolution.
The steak. Want me to pay for it? We can come back later. You're kidding me, right?
Okay, you want me to pay for it is not quite how I would like to phrase offering to pay for it. I would rather just like, yeah, dude, I've got this. But,
Yeah,
you know,
it's just like, I'll pay for it.
Yeah, it's close enough. It's a steak.
Yeah, I read that.
Huh?
You have money? That's awesome. You're awesome.
I know. But I will never get
I've
tired
used
of
that
hearing
in real
it.
life, by the way. I just love the rhythm of that.
Yes.
Marie looks surprised.
What's up?
Yo, Coyote, get your steak on, huh? Huh? She's cute.
Yes, she is also beautiful. And she is awesome. But you are Yosuke.
Wow. What? What's going on here? Who's this?
Well... I'm
LOL
not-
at little sister.
Yeah, she's not my little sister. She's a friend.
Yeah. Friend, I guess. I don't know.
We're still in the early stages.
Ah, I see. A friend, you say, huh? Not a code word, Yosuke, come on.
Man, don't be like that.
Oh yeah, I'm Yosuke Hanamura. I'm his friend. His partner, you know? See, you can't be all wink wink nudge nudge about my usage of friend and then proudly declare yourself my partner in public and not expect for that to carry connotations. Come the fuck on, Yosuke. Partner? You mean like a close friend? Okay, at least she understood what you meant.
Yeah, it was like battle buddies.
That about sums it up. What's your name? Huh? Marie. Marie-chan, is it?
Okay, smooth talker, take a step back.
You want a steak skewer? Alright, this one's on me. You mean you'll buy it for me? Is that okay? She asks you.
There's no reason to decline. You should reserve yourself. And that's great.
I like there's no reason to.
Yeah, I'm
He's
neutral.
offering.
I mean, he's offering. I'm not. It's not like I'm going to get territorial over buying her a steak. That's just no.
Hey, don't worry. I got a little extra in my last paycheck. 3 steak skewers, 1 for each of us. Oh, my business is booming. Just a moment, please. You 8 steak skewers with Yosuke and Marie.
Awesome.
Whew, is that a belly full or what? This place always has huge portions. That's awesome. It's like $3 for huge portions.
Yeah.
Count me in. So, Marie-chan, what do you think of the local specialty?
Honestly, what is it with the guys in this game so quickly just moving straight to Chan?
Well, that's
form of address. Is that normal?
That's pretty normal unless they're like upperclassmen that are deserving of senpai, or if they're elders deserving of san.
Okay, because I was thinking that Chan indicated like cute or beloved or something like that.
It indicates cute, yeah. It is a little forward, but not not shockingly forward.
Okay. And of course, Laughing Gremlin is like, how bad is business when 3 skewers are booming?
Very bad, given
Yeah.
Juness.
Obviously, we need to come back, like, a lot.
You can also come here personally when outside of social link events and buy steak skewers to take as items into dungeons.
Support your local business. Take their items into dungeons.
Heal your HP with them.
Yeah. So, alright, local specialty.
It's really weird. It's tough, hard to bite into, and it got cold while I was still eating it.
Yeah, that's just thermal exchange. There's not much we can do about that, man.
It was delicious.
Good.
Oh, that's good. Didn't sound like you liked it at the beginning there. But all's well that ends well. Raise a dungeon for hours just to be able to afford to support local businesses.
Well, why do you raid dungeons for hours? That's the only reason I have. Oh, yeah, the whole saving lives thing. I guess that counts.
Reminds me of that one game, what was it called? Reciteer something. It was a game where you operate a shop as an RPG shopkeeper, and then slowly the game opens up to also being a dungeon crawler on the side.
Interesting.
It's pretty fun.
Huh.
Hey,
Hey, why is it called steak anyway? Is it short for something?
Well, if you try to drill it through a vampire, you're going to be disappointed.
It's short for beefsteak. It's short for stakeout. It's short for steak. I like saying it's beefsteak. Oh, I love Reciteer, or however you spell it. I only played it for a couple hours so far. I beat Reciteer. It was pretty fun.
I think it's short for beefsteak.
Yes.
beef?
Beefsteak, huh? But if you drop the word beef from it, you don't get any sense of what it's made of. It should be like the steak. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is this game's one direct reference to the Hi Am Daisy comic that we've multiple times referenced ourselves.
The steak. I didn't make an error. I made a mistake, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was really distanced themselves from the original comic they made for reasons unknown.
Oh, well, it's terrible, but what can you do?
That's not much better.
I love it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, beefsteak. You want to be boring. Steak! Okay. Marie-chan's a strange kid, huh?
No, she isn't. Not even a little bit. She is awesome.
Well, that makes her cute, I guess.
Thanks, Yosuke.
I guess.
Thanks for guessing.
You eat this every day?
No.
No fair. I should have come earlier.
Well, you can come again. I'll happily take you wherever you would like to go. Assuming I can.
It seems Marie has taken a liking to steak skewers.
And, you know, I've been very diligently, totally in character here, because this whole encounter has just been filled with the potential for double entendres. And I am just like, no, I'm not going to do that. I am going to have good, wholesome time with Marie because Marie is awesome, so there.
Yes, let's keep doing that.
Yes.
And not address it like that.
I am a turtle. We press on.
You made small talk with Yosuke and Marie. I was just verbally wagging my finger at you to not take that any further.
This is a Christian Minecraft channel.
Yes, thank you, Laughing Gremlin.
Yay, small talk. I am terrible at small talk.
Ooh, me too.
I bet Marie isn't very good at small talk either. I think that was mostly Yosuke. Yosuke was doing the small talk and we were nodding vigorously.
He's the one extrovert here. Ah, crap! I left my key back in my locker at work! That's not good.
That's that thing that's the opposite of good.
I've got to go back to Juness. See you later, Coyote. You too, Marie-chan.
You know, notice he never calls me Coyote-chan.
Well, that's because you're a boy. It's really odd, unless, you know, you're gay, to call your homies Chan.
You know, that's
in
sexist. And I find that to be sexist. That is sexist. I'm getting cheated. That young man owes me some Chans.
You'd be more Kun, not Chan. Correct.
Yeah.
Your partner is a funny person. Funny's a word for him.
Yeah, he is.
I love that he is.
Yeah.
But he bought me meat. That makes him a good person. That is fact.
It is known.
Hey, let's go somewhere else. Somewhere with a nice view.
Marie, any place with you in it is a place with a nice view. But
Okay, Mr.
where would you
Smooth
like to go?
Talker. Mr. Casanova.
Ha.
The hill overlooking town. After several times in which you lost Marie the moment you took your eyes off her, you managed to bring her here.
Well, I can't blame her for wanting to explore.
Oh.
It's really green here. Laughing Gremlin says that partner thing just reminds me of the cut romance line. It wasn't a cut romance line, it was a cut romance route. They had multiple lines recorded and a whole script prepared that got canned late in development.
It always sucks when that kind of thing happens.
Green and some brown and darker green.
I blame the chlorophyll. And she just looks at me. All right,
Yeah.
that's fair.
By line, I meant root. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you meant single voice line. My mistake. Leaves of green fly away. Farewell to you, clouds of the sky. I fly as well, lost as the day. Farewell to you, moon of the night. Marie is murmuring something to herself. Whatever it is, it rhymes. Well,
It's beautiful.
yeah, it's nice.
I said no.
No, I wasn't making up a poem.
I write poetry too.
It's just some words that I was thinking. That's all. Yeah.
You are adorable, and I want more of your poetry.
She would probably shrivel into a tiny little Oh, shut up, I hate you, stupid jerk! Don't snoop on me!
I think she heard me.
Yes. Marie is blushing.
Okay, that is lovely.
Yes. And this is where people are divided on her, because she's obviously got tsundere characteristics, and some people aggressively dislike the tsundere character archetype. But I think it looks really good on her.
Remind me again, what's the tsundere?
Girl who is loud and aggressive, often says stuff like "I hate you," but really she's secretly affectionate. She's just embarrassed.
Well, I mean, she's going to be defensive at first. You know, how she's been confined to the Velvet Room this whole time. She's, you know...
Yeah, I'm just speaking regarding some people's personal preferences and character archetypes.
Yeah, I think it works. I think it works well for her.
Wow, it's pretty big. Because, I mean, it's not her only thing, is why I really like it on her. Because the problem with a lot of the deres in general is that they end up being one trait, and that's it.
Yeah.
Rather than that trait being a part of their personality, it's their entire personality.
Yeah, and I
Marie is not such an example.
Yeah, I agree with Laughing Gremlin. I get more awkward than tsundere from her reactions.
Well, she does still qualify as a tsundere just from the "shut up, stupid jerk, I hate you." But
yeah, but again, it's obviously a defense reflex, and she doesn't like completely close off.
Yeah,
she just doesn't want to. Basically, she doesn't want to make herself too vulnerable right off the bat, and it's hard to blame her for that.
Yeah.
You know, the wolfish.
Anyway, we need to move on. Oh my god!
Christ.
Wow, it's pretty big. The city? I mean, the town. It's kind of small, actually. I don't know why, but I feel good about this place. It reminds me of something. Are there any other places we can go? I want to see more.
Absolutely.
There are lots of places. I'll show you around. You should go home now. What the fuck?
Dude.
I'll show you around. Please do. I notice a lot of things when I'm with you. It's pretty fun. You sense that Marie expects something of you, only to have a good time.
Yeah.
You feel that you understand Marie a bit more now. Yay!
And that is...
Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Eon Arcana.
Oh, well, holy crap, yeah. In some tarot decks, that is the world.
Yeah, she is a counterpart to the world in a different deck than most cards.
Yeah.
Which is why her frame gets to be gold.
Yeah, that's like in some decks it's the Magician, in others it's the Magus.
Yes. I think hers is from the one that has Magus and not Magician, in fact.
Yeah.
You've established the Marie social link of the Eon Arcana.
So that would be the Crowley deck, which
I believe so.
Kind of makes sense.
You may earn an EXP bonus when fusing personas with the Eon Arcana. Same flavor text as normal.
Yay.
Left Goblin says, Erg finished playing Elden Ring at a bad time. Now I'm feeling compelled to play Persona 4 again. I get it. Like, I end up wanting to play a lot of the games that I watch Coyote play on this channel. Just puts the games in my brain.
Yeah.
I've been playing Darkest Dungeon, for example. Alright, next. Where to now?
Well, let's just explore.
See ya.
You show Marie around, then escort her back to the Velvet Room.
Very cool.
Alright, so that's the beginning of Marie's social link.
Sweet.
Welcome home.
Another day, another Nanako staring at the TV, completely emotionally unavailable.
Hey, Nanako, are you up to interacting
No.
with anything resembling a human social level?
No. Oh, kind of. Today at school, everyone was talking about jobs. Uh-huh. I want to work too. You don't... Honey,
You already work. You work more than you should.
you're like... You're small. You're like 6, I think.
You are...
I looked up her age, and then I already forgot. I know she's single digit. She's
Yeah,
like
it's
6.
like you are a small. S-M-O-L. Small.
Yeah, she's 6.
Yeah. And meanwhile, she's like doing everything in her home. So Wait, I could sneak out.
Yep.
I could borrow this scooter. No, I can't. I can't borrow the scooter.
Yo, you don't have a damn scooter license. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I don't want to ride it responsibly. I just want to joyride.
Gonna wreck it at that point.
Alright, so I'm not allowed to go to the shrine.
Image of a shivering coward. You can go to the riverbank if you want. I don't think you've been there at night. There's some stuff there sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't been there at night.
Go check out the riverbank. Oh, it's the dog.
Hello, doggo.
Little Shiba Inu. Which is the only dog that's in anime, I swear to God.
Yeah.
The dog is digging at the ground with a single-minded determination that is admirable.
I guess that's my...
There's a way to get a shovel and help the dog get to what it's trying to dig up, and it's happy about that, but I don't remember how to do that. I think you need to get the side quest for it later, and the game hasn't introduced side quests yet. You see the shadows of fish beneath the water's surface. If you had a fishing rod, you may be able to fish here. Ah, yes. Later on, you will acquire a fishing rod, and you can do the fishing, which is neat.
Yeah, now in character, just assume that I spend several hours just sitting here watching the fish.
Sure.
Because,
I would.
You know, yeah, I would too. But eventually I leave.
Where will you go?
Shopping district.
Yeah.
Let's see now.
Want to go to the Shiroku pub? The Shiroku General Store becomes a pub at night.
Sure.
There she is, the Shiroku hostess. Ah, welcome. I turn my store into a nightclub once normal business hours are over. Have I met you before during the day? Well, that doesn't matter. This is a nocturnal oasis where adults can escape their daily lives and gather in search of a moment of peace.
She never sleeps.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. And I am a butterfly of the night, adorned with gems, who flutters down to bask in this oasis's glow.
So she's...
Also, Laughing Gremlin wanted you to become one with the fishes.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me, though. I wasn't able to step off the dock. I
Damn.
tried.
That's a shame, isn't it?
So she is a goddess.
Yep. Everything you see and hear here is only a dream. It's a no-no to drag what happens here into the light of day. Remember that. Okay, remember, what happens in Shiroku Pub stays in Shiroku Pub.
Got it.
Now, I'm sure you understand that this is no place for a child like you. It's time for you to go home.
Aw.
Wait a second. What's that? You seem to have something quite impressive with you.
Why, thank you.
Those beautiful shining stones, of course. Won't you trade them with me?
Gerp?
You found some gemstones by slaying shadows in the TV world.
Oh, that's
Those
right.
got her interested.
Yeah, item exchange, sure. Oh, hello.
Yeah, this is where you can get the upgraded golf club, which during my Hell Mode run was the only weapon I was allowed to swap to because it was still a golf club. Because the rule wasn't actually starting weapon only, it was golf club only.
Okay, so,
The spiked bat is pretty good. It requires 5 iolite. You have 2. Looks like you only have 2 iolite right now.
yeah, I'm cycling through looking to see if there is anything that I can buy. Not yet. I will need to come back later.
Spiked bat.
The Chief Golf Club found in the bargain bin.
Spiked bat gives critical rate up. A must-have for old school fights. Its power is tried and true. It is an upgrade to your current equipment, although not a huge one, so by the time you have enough iolite to trade for it, you may have a better weapon from Daidara.
Yeah. Well,
Good that you found this place, though.
yes.
Hey, won't you listen to my troubles?
Lady, I am always ready to listen.
I have a little one named Akihiko. By the way, Akihiko is a character in Persona 3.
I was gonna say, that name sounds familiar somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Joker Phantom Thief, hey, welcome!
What up, dude? What is that chair on your State of the Channel video? Oh, that is the what was it?
The world's most comfortable chair.
Yeah, it's from the Tick animated show. I've never watched the Tick, but Coyote is a big fan, so that's where we got it from.
Once you sit in it, it's like these little cherubs are massaging your shoulders, and it is an incredibly dangerous artifact, because once you get someone to sit in it, they can never stand up again of their own volition.
Oh, I just realized we've used 2 different chairs. So you may have been talking about the world's most comfortable chair from Tick. You may also have been talking about the most recent chair I used, where what I actually did is I took a picture of the big red chair from Blue's Clues and then turned it green so that it's on theme with the world's most comfortable chair that we used previously. So that might be the one you were looking at, Joker.
Yeah, so we have the world's most comfortable chair, and then we have the world's most mysterious chair.
There's not enough of a time gap from that game to this one for that Akihiko to be hers, is it? No, he's a full-grown man. I don't think he's a little one of any regard.
Probably not.
I think right now, by this game, he's questing the world to challenge every martial artist in the world to acquire a little bit of each of their techniques to build his own mixed style.
I want to be able to do that when I grow up. So, alright, little one named Akihiko.
But lately, it seems that no matter what food I offer him, he refuses to eat. Is it because I have a night job? Or could it be that he's realized that I'm not his real mother?
No, beautiful lady. If you are being a mother to him, you're his real mother.
Yeah.
You're worrying needlessly.
I'm so worried lately that I can't even sleep at night.
When would you sleep? My God, you're working these 2 full-time jobs. Poor woman.
So, yeah, the Akihiko situation is a side quest that you can help with later. You're not able to right now, though, so I'll talk about it later.
Okay, well, if I talk to her again, does it just cycle through the same stuff?
Yep.
Alright, I should leave.
Yep, that's the only thing she has to say at the moment.
Alright, so...
I can figure out what you're going to do with this slot of time. You can eat at Aya's to increase stats. You can check the job listing and see if you can start that hospital janitor job yet.
I'm going to eat at Aya's.
Alright. Down that way. Transition to north, and there it is.
Aha.
This is the Chinese diner Aya. The Aya steak bowl. Ooh. You will not leave with an empty stomach. You feel finishing this dish will raise your understanding.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely afford that.
Yeah, I can afford it. Nom 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 nom.
Walking around with like $150 in your pocket like a big shot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of money to me, but no matter how much you eat, the bottom of the bowl seems as far away as ever.
That is what makes it the best bowl of all.
Yeah.
I can eat forever.
And ever.
And ever. And ever.
You feel like you must have eaten an entire cow by now.
Okay, maybe not quite forever.
However, because you ordered it, you continue pushing food down your throat until it is all gone.
Go team me!
You have realized the limits of your stomach.
If I sit here very, very quietly, nothing bad will happen.
Your understanding has increased.
I understand the limits of my gastrointestinal system.
Yes. Aiyah, thank you much. That'll be 800 yen. After finishing your meal, you went home. Today, you have a day off.
Yatta!
It's Sunday. All you can do is wait for Yukiko's recovery, which will be in just like 3 days, by the way, so you're almost there.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about her, but it's not like we're super close friends. You know, I mean, I know that Chie is going to be visiting her a lot.
Yeah.
Because they've known each other for frickin' ever.
And that tends to be the standard going forward. Whenever you rescue someone, they're not really someone that you know all that well, so they recover off screen without much damage done to immersion.
Yeah, otherwise it's like, you're trying to heal, and I'm crowding you.
Mm-hmm. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Do you want to crowd Yukiko? No, I don't want to do that. Alright, now, because of personal health stuff, normally I would be going for another hour, but I think we're going to go ahead and call it here for tonight.
We'll go ahead and get through the text box first.
Can we do that? Okay. We'll get
Really
through the text box
should.
first.
Because you can't save until you do. What did you do today? You also might get a phone call. Yep.
What should I... Oh.
Yeah, hello? It's Ko.
Hey, this is Ko. If you're bored, let's hang out. I'll call up Daisuke, too. Come on, pull yourself through one quick bro down so you're able to save.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Okay, and Laughing Gremlin asks, is the only drawback to rescuing folks immediately that you lose access to the dungeon?
You do not lose access to the dungeon. You can return anytime.
That sounds draining. Sure.
So there really isn't any drawback. How's that sound? Sure.
Okay.
Sweet. Don't forget, okay? Okay, did you lose access in Persona 5? Yes, you did. In Persona 5, once you send the calling card and do the heist, the palace crumbles and can never be visited again.
Well, yeah, but as I understand it, in Persona 5, the palaces are individual constructs
Yes,
for each
for
target.
each ego, yeah. In the TV world, they're just spaces shaped around that person's ego, but they still exist without that person.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting confused by. Yeah, no worries.
I made plans to go out. What was I thinking?
You were thinking social pressure exists. Also, I think it's this event where you get an item that you otherwise can never obtain. Except with the mod, which fixes it. But anyway, Okina Station. You came here with Ko and Daisuke.
I mean, they're cool guys.
Why is Daisuke wearing his fucking high school running jersey? His gym uniform. That's what I was looking for.
He's showing his team pride.
I guess so.
Hey man, I went to high school with a guy who he had a mohawk with the sides, instead of being shaved completely hairless, they were shaved short.
Yep.
Except that he had shaved in the emblem for the high school into the sides because he was on the football team.
Wow.
And on special occasions, he would like color it in with markers with the team colors.
Okay then.
He was into it.
Okay. I haven't breathed air this bad in a long time. He's just like Yosuke. He craves the smog.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. You can't relax here. Daisuke, other way around.
We are all such rubes.
How about you, Coyote? Do you prefer urban places like this to more rural towns like Inaba?
I actually prefer Inaba.
Me too. Is the town you came from as backwater as Inaba then, Coyote? No, canonically you're from Tokyo, so... I bet you had way more to do than go to Junes, though.
Technically there were options. I just preferred to be an absolute recluse, speak to no one, and read.
Yep. Which is why the reaction for you transferring out was just all your students be like, oh, that guy is leaving? Yeah, him. Darn.
Yeah, it was like frickin' Twilight Sparkle going to Ponyville.
Oh, gosh.
It's like, oh, well, you know, she's just being Twilight. And
Hey, I like Junes. It's super convenient, and they've got, like, everything. That Yosuke dude is hilarious, too.
Intentionally, I hope you mean.
Mm-hmm. Huh? What does Yosuke have to do with anything?
Hey!
Okay,
cool.
so I am in this moment reminded of a popular fan theory that Daisuke is actually gay and isn't at terms with that.
And, like,
this is
crushing a
actually
little bit.
adding more fire to the flames.
Yeah.
I don't know if many people ship a Daisuke Yosuke thing or not. I haven't encountered that before. But I do know that a lot of people theorize, due to a variety of elements in Daisuke's social link, that he might be closeted gay. And I do kind of see it. But anyway.
Yeah.
Although now that I think about it, aren't you friends with him, Coyote? The four of us should hang out sometime.
Yeah, we totally should.
It promises to be an entertaining day.
I will study their habits and learn the ways of the human.
Yes. You feel your relationship with Ko and Daisuke is going to become closer soon.
And then I can pass on what I learned to Marie.
Yeah, this threesome is about to get more intense. Wait. You spent the day with Ko and Daisuke.
And then it was evening.
Welcome home.
Hello, Nanako.
Hello, Nanako, you little cinnamon roll, you.
I mentioned how my middle school-aged younger sister flat out just refused to play along when I was first playing this game in high school. And I was like, you know, there's this girl in the game I'm playing who's like the little sister to the main character, and she greets him every time he comes home with "Welcome home, big bro. Couldn't you do that for me sometime?" And she said, "No." No, she said, "Never."
Yeah, she just... I mean, did she even glance up?
No, she did not look up. She said, "I will never do that." With even tone. That was the exact quote. "I will never do that." Fucking great. Love my sister.
Speaking of non-responsive sister types...
This answer's hard. Yeah. Let her watch Family Feud. Jesus Christ. You're always hassling her. She's trying to watch fucking Steve Harvey. God damn it.
I'm such a tyrant.
I actually, when I was much younger and all I had was public access TV where they ran like ancient reruns of Family Feud and Jeopardy and stuff, I got so into Family Feud, dude.
Really?
Yeah. When I was like 12 or whatever, I loved Family Feud.
Wow, I never really got into Family Feud. I mean...
I liked it a lot, even though you could feel the dysfunction out of just about every family they ever had on camera.
Yeah.
Even with that, it was fucking fun.
Yeah, daytime TV for me...
I laughed at everyone. Hated Family Feud. Hair?
Yeah, when daytime TV for me...
Most of the other game shows, but Family Feud, just hated it. Weird. I don't like most game shows all that much outside of Family Feud, but I think it's just because I have nostalgia for it.
Yeah, daytime TV for me was generally like I Dream of Jeannie, Gilligan's Island, the I Love Lucy show, and whatever educational programs were on.
Yeah, all that was way before my time.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we're wrapping things up tonight.
We are.
Calling it a little early tonight.
Yeah. But before we go...
Oh, there's the keyboard.
Yay! I would like to take this moment to thank all of our patrons and supporters, present and future.
That's not right. Hold on, that's out of sync. There we go.
Yay! With special thanks to Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere. And most of all, special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. We have patronships as low as $1 a month, and believe me, every dollar helps. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at kofi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who have been telling your friends about us, circulating the links. The Sync Boost really helps. Also, I think I forgot to talk about the not-for-profit for today. The not-for-profit for today is the Trevor Foundation. They help LGBTQIA plus folks, especially young folks who need a refuge from the maelstrom. If you can afford to give them a little bit of love, links are in the description. If you or someone you know need their services, that link is also in the description. And so, until next time, mind your social links. Never refuse an opportunity to listen to a beautiful lady tell you her poetry.
And, well, I don't have till next time, but the last message in chat that may have ruined Family Feud for me because I never thought about it because I was a kid. But yeah, they only surveyed 100 random people to generate the answers to the questions. So your actual trivia knowledge was completely worthless. They made a trivia show without real fucking trivia. Oh my god, how did I ever like that? We'll see you sometime again, everybody.
There is no Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is about killing Indians. Santa Claus doesn't exist. Easter is a lie.
God is dead and we killed him, and we'll see you next time, everybody.
Sometime again. Bye-bye.
I've just had a letter to say I'm engaged to appear in the pantomime. The part I've to play is the principal boy, so I'm in for a beautiful time. The panto's Dick Whittington, I'm Dirty Dick, the fellow who once rode to York. The manager says I must get a good song about which the public will talk. I've commissioned some authors to write me a song, a very fine chorus they've sent me along. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. The seashells she sells are a terrible sell, and the song is a sell also. The authors both say it will go very big, but I fear I am all that will go. I've suffered from lockjaw and stickjaw as well in trying this chorus to sing. It's making me lisp, but I say to myself, the song sure to go with a swing. I'm dreaming of seashells when I am in bed. I only wish she would sell matches instead.